Today I'm trying the laziest way of making money online, and it takes anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes and it can be repeated as many times as you want. So this side hustle is known as making low content books. Some of these books are coloring books, journals or planners. Now the process is really simple. You make the book, you list it on Amazon KDP, and that one book can continue making you money forever. Now I know anything to do with books does not sound like lazy, but that is why today I'm going to be using Bookball to make this entire process as lazy and as simple as possible. So what Bookball is going to do for me is it's going to make the cover, it's going to make the interior, it's going to also give me the keywords I need to make the most sale as possible, and it's just going to do everything in literally a few clicks. Alright, so the first thing I need to do is sign up for Amazon KDP, and this is easy to do and it's also free. Next is signing up for Bookball, and I've already done this already. I heard that people can actually make between 5 to 6 figures from doing this side hustle. So if you want to try this yourself, today's actually a good day because you can use the link down in the description and use the code Sully to get 20% off for a lifetime. So that is actually the only expense you have to worry about. And now that I signed up for those two things, now it's time to get onto Bookball, and this is exactly how it looks. So the first thing I need to do is find out what books are selling the most, and to do that I need to go onto the cloud, and we can see that there is the best sellers. So I can either choose the top 100, top 200, but because we want to make the most amount of money, I'm just going to go straight for the top 100 to just see which ones are the best of the best. And the BSR range, the idea to this is the lower the number, the more it sells. We want this to be as low as possible, so let's just say between 1 to 100,000 is probably a good number. The price range I don't really mind, and now we're going to search for the best of the best. So now we can see a few of them. We can see that this one was published in 2021, 2019. The BSR for this in the past 30 days is quite high. That's 8 million, so that is incredibly high. But what I'm trying to gather from this is, first of all, the covers, how the covers look, how most people are actually selling their books. So this looks pretty simple. It seems they just have some sort of image, a background image, and some sort of title. So this book here was actually made recently. It was published on the 3rd of March, and the BSR is 61,000. So I believe it's doing quite well. So the average monthly sale is 314. So someone clearly targeted the right people. So now that I have this information, it's that simple. Now I need to start making a book. We're going to get straight into it. And now all I need to do is come down here, go onto Bookball Designer. Now this is where Bookball comes in clutch because it's very simple. Bookball does most of the hard work. It gives me everything I need. And the main tricky part is obviously the sizing and stuff like that. Like if I was to do this without Bookball, I don't exactly know where I'm going to start from. Now the size has already been determined. This is because this, I believe, is the most common and this is what sells the most. Black arm, I'm going to keep it pretty basic. Page count for this, I'm going to make it 24. So this is the template to actually make what cover you want to. Now this isn't complicated. I mean, for those people who have a lot more design skills and you actually want to make a proper design, because you can actually do things like draw. You can draw your own cover if you wanted to. There's different layers to actually layer the images and stuff that you put in. You can upload whatever image you want. There's also text that you can put here. There's also colors and all sorts, so you can pretty much design whatsoever you want. But for me, I'm trying to do this in the laziest way possible, as quick as possible and as easy as possible. So what I'm going to do is visit Canva. Canva now is where I can steal a lot of images and designs and ideas and simply copy and paste them onto Bookball, and it's still going to work that way. So on Canva, I'm just going to type in planners and we're going to see what comes up. Okay, so just by typing in planners, I actually found interiors that I could use. So this is quite interesting. So eventually, if I want to make more books, I can actually copy some interiors from here and actually just duplicate them over and over and make like 50 pages of the same thing, and I can sell those. And I'm guessing because of the quality of these kind of images, it might actually sell more and appeal to more people. For example, this kind of daily plan, this looks really good. There's a schedule, there's a date, to-do list for tomorrow. This is something I'm definitely gonna do, but this requires Canva Plus, which I'll probably get so that way I can find more premium images. I'm going to actually use this. I'm going to copy it, and all I need to do is save this. This is going to be the front section of my planner. But now what I'm also going to do, because I want the back section as well, I want some sort of image. So just to make this work together, I'm probably just going to use the same color as everything else here. So what I'm going to do this time is delete all of this, just get rid of all of this, and I'm going to use this for the back of the book. So I'm going to download this as well. Now that I've got those two, I no longer need Canva. I can now come onto the images section here and upload what I've been able to find. So one thing to note is the front section of the book is going to be the right side and the back is going to be the left. So you want to keep that in mind so you don't make a mistake or your book's going to look very wonky. So now all I need to do is paste that image let this cover the whole section. I'm gonna do the back of the book now. I'm gonna cover this whole section here with this grayness. Now once this is done, it looks like this. I think this looks good. Now to do the interior, there's this interior section here. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to save this and download this as well. Now for the interior, all I need to do is click on the interior section here. It's going to open another tab. Now this is the sweet part. This is the section here that will take a lot of time if you're trying to make a low content book. And this is the reason to why Bookball is really important for me. Now for the paperback, I believe the size we chose previously was 6'9", so we're going to do the same thing. Here we can do the page count for the interior. So we're going to go with 24. Again, why not? No bleed. And now we're going to find any that looks like the same cover that we made earlier. So this is about wellness planner. We need to find something that suits. So we could technically go with this and some sort of wellness planner, but I still feel like there might be something better. So I found two options. I can either go with the Get Things Done or one called Habit Tracker. I'm just gonna go with the Get Things Done. So this is how this is gonna look. Wellness planner. Oh, I think this actually makes a lot of sense. We can see the little water box here. Top priorities for the day, to-do list, fitness, notes, appointments. This looks good. I think this makes a lot of sense. And next we'll move on to Amazon KDP. On Amazon KDP, you have a few options. We have paperback, hardcover, and we have series of pages. We're gonna go with paperback, which is the most simple, the most common. Now we need to fill in all these details like the title and the author, which is gonna be me. So first of all, the title. So the best way I think I'm gonna do this is use these ones. So something that makes sense or links to mine in some sort of way. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Now to make this better, Bookball also has this keyword section. So I'm gonna go onto the keywords bit and I'm going to type in wellness planner. Okay, now we can find even more keywords that are specific to what we are trying to sell. We're gonna copy this and we're gonna paste it. Now I think this looks good. So this is to-do list, notepad, things to plan today, blah, blah, blah. There's basically a bunch of keywords in the title to hopefully rank in the first page. Now for the author, I'm gonna type in yours truly, just put my name there. Contributor, we don't need anyone else. Now the description, we also want this to be somewhat enticing. So let's just see what other people have. So I'm just gonna copy everything here, but I need to obviously check to make sure a few things needs to be tweaked. And would I buy this myself? Probably. It does look pretty good. Now we have the keyword section. This is what's gonna make us the cash. The better the keywords, the more money you can possibly make. So we're gonna copy this one, then we're gonna copy the next one. Now, although it seems long, Book Planner can actually shorten every single thing I just did here. So rather than having to do this for every single book, Bookball has this thing known as Bookball Lister. So what it does is every single thing like the name, the subtitles, the keywords, everything gets sorted out for you. You can do this once and all you have to do is just paste it in every single time. Now the reason why I haven't done it yet is because I want to show you guys how you're going to do this from scratch. Now once that's done, everything is pretty much good to go. Adult content, no, of course not. Now the day we want this to be public is as soon as possible. The stream size, all of this is all the same. We're going to go with max because the glossy book will probably look funny. So this is where we now need to upload all the things that we saved earlier. The manuscript pretty much means the interior. So we're going to upload a cover that we made. Once this is done, you can now preview the book that you made. You definitely want to do this to make sure that everything aligns properly. You want to make sure that the book makes sense. You don't want something to be out of place because at the end of the day, you do want to make some money. So just a quick quality check. Now this is looking very, very good. This is going to be the front part. This is going to be the back part of the book. Now we can also see the interiors. Everything is looking sweet and perfect. Once that is done, it gives us the printing cost. That's going to be $2.15. We now have the best part, which is where we can begin to choose how much we want to charge people for this. If I choose to make this around $10, which is what most of my competitors actually have, then we can see that I'm making $3 per book. So I'm going to make it around $6.99 per book. So that's going to make me $2. So that sounds good. Right now, I can't show you guys how much sales I'm going to make in about an hour or in 24 hours because it might take a while for them to approve of this book. So thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like and I'll see you guys in the next one.